the Scotland County Board of Commissioners, Monday, June 7th, 2021. Water Board agenda. At this time, I will offer an invitation. Please bow your heads. Dear God, be with us here tonight as we go about doing the business of Scotland County, as we go about serving the citizens of Scotland County who have elected us to be their representatives. May all our decisions be made judiciously and wisely, and always with your guidance. At this time, I would also like for us as a board and staff to take a moment of silence to remember former county commissioner and former chairman, Mr. Robert Bob Davis. He served well for 12 years and gave his all to the county that he loved and that he made his home. Join me now in a moment of silence. We pray all these things in your holy name. Amen. Time for the pledge. If you'll join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Kelly, are you ready for us? Levette?
I am. All right, we've got the revenue and expenditure reports for Water District 1 and 2 as of May 30th, 2021. District 1 had revenues of $444,000. Had expenses of $769,000 for a total loss of $325,000. Had cash on hand of $670,000. District 2, our revenues are $824,000. Expenditures are $444,000. And total revenues or total income is $486,000. Cash on hand was $865,000. There to the right is the combined totals for the two districts. As I stated, I think back in December or January when we had the last water board meeting, since the districts have been split from 2 districts to 5 districts, we have kind of flip-flopped in how District 1 and District 2 are being recorded book-wise as far as revenue and expenditures. So any charge or anything that I've shown in the past are kind of irrelevant for this fiscal year because we don't have a good comparison since this is our first year of kind of seeing the transition with those changes in the districts.
And some of this is how the city is reporting these, but if you go back in and continue to look at them on the combined levels, it tracks fairly well as we've done in the past, looking at the combined. But we're still, finance has been working with the city to figure out why the revenues and the water purchases have really, or why they desynced so badly. But again, coming back in, if you look at the 2 water districts combined, they're far more in line with what they've done in prior years. Yeah, $1.5 million in cash at this point in time is a strong position for water. One of the things, and there's more detail in your packet, I just put this down as a summary. But one thing I have reached out to Charles Nichols, city manager, I've not concluded with this meeting yet, or we've not met, but with the ARF funds or ARP funds, infrastructure is one of the defined uses for those funds. What I do want to do is start having conversations with the city In the budget that's going to be presented in our regular meeting, there is $300,000 of construction in there. That's for generators at our lift stations. But also what we'd look to do, or my recommendation, or where I want to go, is we can make some improvements in our water system, do some additional connections, which will allow us to serve some additional people that are already close. But it would allow us to potentially connect some of these systems so that we could go from 5 down to a smaller number, and just see what we can do. Right now, the House and Senate are both working on different plans. I believe, I know the governor's also submitted a plan for use of state recovery funds for infrastructure that they would do in a matching situation with local recovery funds. So as those plans develop, it may be something that we might be able to use some of ours and hopefully some of the states to enhance our water districts, which would hopefully allow us to cover an additional small number of people. I'm not recommending a major expansion anywhere, but these are going to be areas that would also specifically benefit the system itself long term.
Does anybody have any questions of Beth or Kevin?
How many people we serve?
We what?
How many people are we serving?
If I recall correct, Ms. Golston, I believe we're looking at around 2,000 to 2,500. And those are residential.
Really?
That many households.
That many households, that's pretty good. I knew that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions from anybody? Okay. Beth, you have anything else for us?
That's all I have.
All right. Okay, thank you very much then. If there's nothing else to be presented, I will entertain a motion to,
Minutes.
We need to approve the minutes.
that's not, okay, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes of the January water board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Minutes have been approved. Anything else we need to do?
That's it.
Okay, I will now take a motion to adjourn the water board meeting.
So moved.
We have a motion to adjourn
Second.
and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign.